Evening fellow coin collectors, Coin Snatcher here with a quick update on the 50p collection. So unfortunately I haven't had any new 50p's arrive for the last couple of days, so I thought I might do a video on a little set of coins that I received quite recently that I wouldn't really normally take that much time to look at. So a couple of months ago, or last month, I won the prize for the Royal Mint Collect Week 2021 for the largest 50p collection, and part of the prize for winning the overall competition was a set of coins which happened to be a four coin set of Maundy coins from 1903. So these coins were minted in the reign of King Edward VII. That was through 1902 through to 1910. They released 8,976 of these sets, so the mintage isn't very high on these coins. 8,976 I think is pretty low. They released the same number from 1902 right through to 1905, and then in 1906 they dropped the mintage down a little bit to 8,800, a little bit more in 1907 to 8,760, and then back up to 8,769 in 1908. In 1909 and 1910 they dropped the mintage right down. In 1909 it was 1,983 sets, and in 1910 it was 1,440 sets. So out of these, Edward VII Maundy sets, the ones to look out for, or the 1909 and the 1910. The other one that's quite interesting is the 1902 matte proof set, and unusually there was 15,123 of those minted, so a larger mintage that year. They must have sold quite a few extra that year, and according to various listings, I think these coin sets are worth between 100 to 190 pounds. I think if you have the little box as well, it adds a little bit of value. And this is an original Royal Mint box. It doesn't have the year on it, but it does have the crest on it. And as this came from the Royal Mint, then it has provenance as well. So if we look at the first coin, which is a 1p coin, then I think the most interesting thing with this coin is the size of it. So if we compare it to a regular 10p coin, and you can see how tiny this little coin is. So we'll zoom in on it, and you can just see the portrait of the king there. The script is nice around the edge. There is a bit of natural toning on the coin, but then it is 118 years old, so to be expected. But still nice detail on the king's hair and the king's beard. Quite a serious looking chap there. And you have the script around the edge, which is Edward VII, DG, Brit, Rex, FD, and Imperior, Emperor India. So a tiny little coin, and if we flip it over, you can see the obverse of the coin, or sorry, the reverse of the coin. So it's got the one in the middle with the crown above it, and then a garland underneath. It says 1903, that's split either side of the one, and it's beaded, and is it a reeded edge on it as well? So it has a plain edge, it has a flat edge as well, but an absolute tiny little coin. There's no weight in it. They are made of silver. I'm not sure if they're fine silver or sterling silver, but a tiny little coin. So if we get the next coin out, then the next coin we would have would be the 2D coin, or 2p coin. And again, various colours of toning on that coin. Looks quite nice. And again, still a nice bit of detail on the king's portrait. Looks nice and crisp. Not too much wear on that. So I wonder if the Royal Mint just happened to have these lying about in their warehouse for, over 100 years. Or did it come from maybe their sort of second-hand department where they source coins? So 1903 again, the same date, and this one's the number 2, just slightly larger, but the same design on the reverse. And of course, these coins are given out, aren't they, by the Queen every year in the Maundy ceremony, which is on the Thursday, I think, before Good Friday. May stand to be corrected on that, but the number of coins that the Queen gives out every year. And then this is the 1903 3 pence Maundy coin. Just looking at the detail in that, the crown looks quite nice, the wreath looks quite nice with the bow, the detail's nice on that one, and again a nice variation in the patina or the toning on that coin. And if we flip it over, we'll have a really nice portrait of the king as well. So I'm by no means at all an expert on these older coins. I've got very few older coins in the collection, but I think these ones seem to be in quite good condition for 118 years old. The reverse and the obverse are both nice and defined. They don't look scratched or marked, they do just look as toned with age, which would be expected. They do look like they're in nice condition, and every possibility that that's the original box that came with them as well. So tiny, slightly bigger, and if we flip the 3p over, and then the very final coin in the set is the 4p coin. So we'll just flip that down, and again nice bit of patina toning on that coin. Just looking at the G in the DG, it looks a bit wonky on that. But yeah, again the hair and the beard, nice definition in the ear, the nose, the moustache. Almost looks like the light shining off his forehead a bit with this. So yeah, really nice coin. Flip that over, and that's the 4p coin. So I think these coins did end up in circulation, and they weren't meant to be in circulation. Not NIFC coins, not intended for circulation, but of course if you have circulating examples of the same coin, then they do end up being spent. So you can get these coins singly as well, but just something a little different. It's not something I would collect. I do collect old coins, and just while I'm on the subject of a couple of older coins that I do have, one of the older coins that I have, which I really like, is this little coin from 1819. It is a little bit worn, the detail's not great on it, it's maybe been cleaned at some point. I haven't cleaned it, I've kept it in a little capsule, but if we flip it over, it's a really nice design. It's the garland, the same design they used on the sovereign coin. So I really like that coin, the design on it. A little bit worn, but still for the age of it, 102 years old. It's a lovely coin, and I think this might be referred to as the bull neck portrait, where George has a really thick neck, because he did like his grub, didn't he? So that's a nice little old coin I have. And then the other coin that I like, which I bought just because of the wear on it, was this little one, which again, George V coin, but worn smooth, just so where somebody's fingered it for a long time. And on the back, nice and smooth as well. But that's from 1922. So yeah, those are two little older coins that I have in the collection, but the 4 Maundy coins were the ones to be looking at tonight. So nice little set of coins to have, something a little bit different. Don't keep them out on display because they don't really fit in with the 50p collection. They, in a little box that's over 100 years old, but it looks good. So there you go, hope you enjoyed that. Just something a little different from the channel. I have ordered a Milner's Tower 50p with an interesting die mark on it. It's not one I need, but it doesn't doesn't hurt to have a double or two in the collection. So there'll be a video coming on that in a few days. And we'll just have to see what comes along meantime. But that's it for now. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. Hope you enjoy the content. I was having a look today, there's quite a few videos to have a look through for anybody who's new. Any comments are welcome, leave them at the bottom. I'll try to answer them if I can. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Peace and love. Quinn Snatcher out.